Okay, you're childish, Gambino.
When's it happening, Nintendo? No, no, nope. Don't even try to deny it. Don't even try to deny it. You see, my level of intellect, it's a little bit unmatched. Let's put it that way. I know you have a direct coming. I know you have it coming very soon. I am personally predicting April, and I'm going to explain why I know that you have one coming. Okay, because you think you're sneaky, but no, buddy. I'm on to you. Okay, I'm on to you. So let's discuss what exactly is going on here. So first off, we haven't had a direct in a good minute, and they've been frying the Switch 2 on Twitter. They started frying it. They're saying, what was even the point of this? What's the reason for me to get this console? Donkey Kong Bonanza is the reason, by the way. There's no insane games to like look forward to right now. I'd say like the most exciting thing that has been revealed recently was Pokemon Wind and Waves. Like finally a good looking Pokemon game on Switch. And that's coming out next year. So, okay. What do we have for this year? Well, let's actually look at what we have going on right now. Let's look at the upcoming games. And I'm going to be on Nintendo's official website. So we have Tomodachi Life Living the Dream coming out next month. I'm very excited. Definitely picking this one up. They have the Switch 2 edition for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I want to talk a little bit about the Switch 2 editions in a sec, but I'll leave that for right now. And then in May, you have Yoshi and his book. I don't know what book, but his book, okay? Yoshi and his book. That's it. Everything else is games that are not Nintendo exclusives. So, you know, Pragmata, it's a pretty big one. Indiana Jones. I'm still very surprised Xbox gave this one up, considering it was supposed to be their Spider-Man, but whatever. With all due respect, especially the Tomodachi Life. And I love Tomodachi Life, okay? I had the original game on 3DS back in 2014. Okay? I've been in this fight for 12 years. 12 years. I've been a Tomodachi Life fan. I've been a Tomodachian for 12 years. Trust me when I say that I'm excited for this game. But, and I say this as towards the general audience, this is not the heavy hitters. This is not a heavy hitting game for Nintendo. This is for our dedicated fan base. This is not like, this is gonna start selling consoles kind of game. Last year, it was Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and although I don't agree with it, it did technically sell consoles. Pokemon Legends EA. Those were big games. Now you can argue about pricing. I'm not here to talk about pricing. But we're talking about the caliber of game. These games, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, these were the big dog games. These were big deals. This is when Nintendo was like, look, this is what we are going to be advertising as our system sellers. Why are you going to buy a Switch 2? So you can play Mario Kart World. So you can play Donkey Kong Bonanza. You could argue on whether Mario Kart World lives up to that standard. But Donkey Kong Bonanza was goated. Okay? No, listen. Goated. Like, no, listen. Goated. No, listen. Like, one of the best games I've played in the last few years. Okay? Like, that's how good Donkey Kong Bonanza was. Alright? I'm not just saying that because I'm a Donkey Kong Bonanza or a Donkey Kong glazer. Because I have been glazing Donkey Kong ever since I was a little kid. I played Donkey Kong Country on my Game Boy Advanced. So I'm an OG, alright? Unk is speaking up right now. I'm 22. My point is that we are looking for games that are going to be on the same level of hype, same level of excitement as a Donkey Kong Bonanza, as a Mario Kart World, and if we look at the first Switch, as a Breath of the Wild, as a Mario Odyssey, as a Splatoon 2. These were games that were so massive, you know what I mean? Not in scope, but in excitement. And this is gonna sound corny, but genuinely aura. There was aura around these games. And that's why people were so hyped to play them. And that is why the Switch became one of the fastest selling consoles of all time. The Switch 2 there is not that much to be like, I need to drop everything that I'm doing and go pick up a Switch 2 right now. There's nothing really like that besides Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is the GOAT. But we need more than that, okay? Because the Switch 1 came out with 3 of those types of games. There was 3 of those types of games. Right now, in my opinion, I think there's only one, and as I said, it's DK Bonanza. I feel like DK Bonanza is the only game on the Switch 2 that is such a heavy hitter that's like, oh my god, I need to play this game. And that's the only one. That's an exclusive, by the way. Let me also clarify that. Like, yeah, I think the other games that have come out, some of them are pretty good. Air Riders, Kirby Air Riders, that looked a lot of... I haven't bought it, but it looks a lot of fun from what I've seen. In Mario Kart World, they've fixed quite a lot of stuff. Like, you know, the updates they've been dropping have been pretty good. In fact, I actually released a Switch 2 system update like yesterday, which is interesting. Maybe that's possibly another sign that we're getting a direct soon, but I digress. My point being, though, is that the future, not to say it isn't bright, it's not dim. Like, you have stuff coming out. Like, you have these 3 right here coming out. It's not like there's nothing coming out, but like, it's not like, oh my god, I need to get a Switch 2 right now. If I don't have one, I need to go get one right now so I can play this game. No one's saying about Yoshi in the Mysterious Book. Like, with all due... And I'm not hating on Yoshi and his book, alright? Shouts to Yoshi, shouts to his book. But, like, come on, guys. Let's keep it a stack right now. Nintendo's marketing currently has been really piling in towards the new Mario movie, which I do plan on watching while I'm heavily intoxicated. We need games. Okay, Nintendo, we need games. We need something to get hyped for. Okay, and this is why I'm on to you. Because Nintendo, you like to play dumb, but I know you're not dumb. I know you're not dumb. I know you're playing with us right now. I know that you're touching me, and I think that you're touching me a little bit inappropriately. I think that you are, and I think that you are because you have a Nintendo Direct on the horizon. I see past your lies. I really do. So let's actually talk about what I believe is on the horizon. Okay, so when it comes to the directs, the most recent one was in February, which was a partner direct. Before that, there was a Tomodachi Life direct. Before that, in October of last year, was a Kirby direct, and then before that, we had a full, big, thick, juicy September direct back in 2025. And all that stuff was cool, but we need another one of those big directs. We need a direct that is going to show us the future of this system and the future of what there is to be excited for. Now, usually we don't get directs in April, I believe. I'm looking through these and no. Okay, it seems like April isn't really common. However, last year, we did get the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. I'm just talking about the Switch 2 itself and also some of the games they had cooking up for. That's where we got a lot of those big reveals. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, so on and so forth. I don't think it's crazy to say that we could potentially get another one this April. I don't know when in April. Maybe April 2nd. This could also be a way to market the Mario movie. Remember, that's dropping on the 1st. So, you know, if they were to release another direct on the 2nd. And I know this does break pattern. Okay, the more that I'm reading through this, I'm realizing that Nintendo does often break the patterns, but I'd say usually, I think most directs seem to land in February, September, and a few here and there in June. And some of the odd ones out are a few of these March directs here and there, and as I said, that April Switch 2 direct, but that was once again a direct about the Switch 2 and technically not a general direct. But like by the time the Switch 2 edition for Mario Wonder comes out, the only thing left that's like in the immediate future to look forward to would be Tomodachi Life and Yoshi, and that is not a strong lineup. They need to start getting people hyped. They need to start putting stuff all over this coming soon page. They need to start doing that. So they're definitely going to be cooking up a direct soon. The latest I could possibly imagine, they might wait all the way up until June, but I don't know. I feel like that's a very, I don't want to say a dangerous game because I don't know, like that's always possible, but we've been so long without an actual direct. I feel like going all the way up until June It's kind of crazy. I don't know if we've had that long of like, I remember back in 2020 there was a pretty bad direct drought, but you know, that was 2020. So like this is the perfect time to go ahead and release a direct and get people excited about what games are to come that are currently unannounced. We're starting to slander you on Twitter, bro. Like you guys are fighting back, Nintendo. You guys need to start throwing punches back because this is getting ridiculous. Like I'm supposed to be the glazer, but what is there for me to glaze? I like what do you got me working with? Mario Tennis? Like no, bruh. Resident Evil just came out in February, and I'm supposed to be playing Mario Tennis over that? Come. You gotta give me something better. You gotta give me something better. I need a full 3D Mario. Yes, Donkey Kong Bonanza did quench that thirst for a good minute. I will admit, Donkey Kong Bonanza did quench the 3D platformer thirst. However, with all due respect, I think that was a fantastic game. It has not quenched the 3D Mario thirst that I still have. And I'm thirsting, alright? I'm thirsting. I'm thirsting for a burstin'. What do people want immediately right now? 3D Mario. For a fact. What do people want right now? They want another Zelda. Okay? They want another Zelda. We want to know about the future of Smash Brothers. What's going on? Are you guys going to do a Switch 2 edition of Ultimate? Maybe add a new character here and there? Or are you going to do an entirely new game? And I'm guessing that, by the way. By the way, I want to talk about the Switch 2 editions of some of these games that I'm kind of curious about, and I want to see what you guys' opinion is as well on this this topic. Do you think that Nintendo did, like, maybe they originally wanted to just hold off on releasing some of these games like Super Mario Wonder or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Like, do you think maybe they released those games too early in 2023? What do you guys think about that? Like, imagine if, just imagine with me, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I believe Kirby the Forgotten Land, that also came out that year, I think. Cannot confirm nor deny that. And I think Pikmin 4 as well. If I'm correct, that was a really stacked year. That was a really stacked year, and that was towards the end of the Switch 1's life cycle. What if, just hear me out, what if those games did not release on 2023? Not even in 2024? Imagine if they released those games in 2025. Oh my gosh, the launch would be so much different. There would be a lot more hype around it. Those were games that people were excited for, they were hyped for, and Nintendo kind of used them up back in 2023. And now you're noticing all three of those games, besides Pikmin 4, all the three games I've mentioned, they're all getting upgrade packs for the Switch 2 with new content, new DLC, and better visuals. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I imagine, though, that even back with the Switch 1, people were probably getting restless. They wanted something crazy, so Nintendo's like, fuck it, let's just start dropping these right now. We'll save Mario Kart and Donkey Kong for Switch 2. Those will be like our big titles. Nintendo, I know they have some crazy shit cooking right now. They've been quiet for too long. They have something insane cooking. Alright, so this next direct, I have very high, should I say hopes or expectations? I'm going to say expectations. I have very high expectations for, and I need Nintendo to stand on business. That is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment your opinions. What do you think? When do you think we're getting a direct? What do you think will be in it? What games are you expecting? 3D Mario? New Zelda? What's going on? What do you think? Tell me. Alright? Tell me right now. No one's around. You can take your clothes off. That makes you more comfortable. You can why don't you spread those legs, baby? Go ahead. Oh yeah, just like, oh good. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Yes. Just, oh, you taste so good.